an extra dose of what's trending in the Hub City and all over the nation?
Give it to me. Give it.
Check out Ryan's Before the Show show, weekdays at 1:30, live on our social streams. It's the Before the Show show.
Love the show.
From Live 96.7, here's Ryan Smetzer.
Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Before the Show show. It feels like it has been forever since we did one of these, and because it has been, it's been almost a month since we have dropped another episode of the Before the Show show. This is, of course, our Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live stream before we go out on the air on Live 96.7 and streaming live at live967.com. So I want to say hello. Hope you've all been doing fantastically well. We've missed you, and we're so excited to be back on with another edition of not only the Before the Show show, but another episode of Trending Topic Trivia. Now, if you've watched before, you know that Trending Topic Trivia is not Trending Topic Trivia without a second person on the stream. And I believe we're not only blessed with a second person, but potentially a third person as well. Please welcome our content director for Live 96.7 WDLD, halfway Hagerstown, Mr. Mike Shriver and his niece. Hello, how are you?
Good, the idea in there.
Hey, you know, it's all the legal stuff that, you know, we have to
Yeah,
do.
you gotta keep it legal. Yeah.
You got to keep it legal with the, you know, the FCC and everything. You know, it's what did Eminem say? The FCC won't let me be or let me be me, so let me. I don't know. What was that one? Without Me? Was that the song that he had? That one in particular? I think you're frozen. Can you hear me? We've lost him. From the very beginning of the Before the Show show. We're going to see if we can get Mike back as he is live from the porch and frozen in time on today's episode. We're going to have a little bit of trending topic trivia today, as we usually do here on the stream each and every Friday. We go through all of the fabulous trending topics of the week, and we get to quiz him on all of them. We're going to see if he can pop back on here in just a hot second. He is stuck on the screen there. I'm going to drop him out for now just so we don't he doesn't pop back up and realize that he is just like frozen in time. But anyway, so again, as always, we are here at the beginning of every show before I jump on the air at 2 o'clock, 1:30 every single week on Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday with our trending topic trivia segment every single Friday afternoon, where we go through all of the trending topics from the week. We quiz Shriver on them and, of course, determine what were those topics and what went down during that week. And I believe we're going to get Mike on live again. Let's see if we can grab him once more. Mike, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Mike, can you hear me now? Hello? Hello, hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
There we are.
There we go. That's perfect. All right, we're back now. Fantastic. Good to have you back.
We're live as live can be.
We are seriously as live can be. Technology is a great thing sometimes and a not so great thing sometimes. Well, now that we have you, Mike, before we lose you potentially again, how about a little bit of trending topic trivia?
Triple T, baby. Let's go.
The Triple T is back. Are you ready to
Friday
go?
edition is back.
The fantastic Friday afternoon tradition. Here we go. Are you ready for your very first question?
I'm ready.
All right, here it is. What celebrity announced their run for president of the United States this week? Was it Ben Stiller? Was it Snooki from Jersey Shore? Or was it Afro Man?
Oh, wow. Let's go with Afro Man.
It's a heck of a lineup. Is it Afro Man? It is indeed Afro Man. You got your first one correct. I think that is the first time that has ever happened. Afro Man has officially announced. There you go. Literally the night after 420, 12:40 a.m. this morning, he officially announced that he was running for president, filing paperwork as an independent, which it's such a missed opportunity that he didn't run under the Green Party, considering his brand.
The Green Party.
He has made the decision. His platform says will unsurprisingly place an emphasis on the national legalization of marijuana. Still unclear where he falls on other international and domestic issues. So we have that to look forward to coming up in the latest election cycle is an Afro man presidency. How do you feel about that one?
I love it because I got high. Because
I got high. I really hope he just walks
And then
out.
a bunch of stuff we can't say on this.
Yeah, we won't go into his other great songs, but he could be the Colt 47th president of the United States. I mean, there's so many punchlines to this. 100%.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, you got one. That so far we're gonna get
got
spot for you.
one.
1 out of the 5. All right, now for number 2. What is the new prom trend this year? We've been keeping up to date with all of the latest prom trends on TikTok and all over social media this spring. It used to be that things like promposals and stuff like that were kind of the big trend on social media. The one right now, is it taking a goat to prom, proposing to celebrities for prom, or not going to prom?
Let's go with not going to prom.
Is it not going to prom? Well, you're wrong. It is taking a goat to prom. This is a thing that's legitimately happening. Class of 2023 prom attendees have decided to show that they are the GOAT, like the greatest of all time of their senior class. They are jumping on a new trend where they are having their prom pictures taken with a goat. Now, they aren't physically bringing the goats into the school, but if you can see here on some of these videos here, they are literally taking goats to their senior proms. Like, this isn't just like an isolated situation where it's only like one person that's deciding to do this. They are bringing goats to prom so that when they get their prom photos done, it shows that they were the GOAT of their senior class, the greatest of all time.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, I think this is genius. I like this one. This guy, it says, POV, you took a goat to prom. I believe in this one, we do see the goat actually go. There we go. The goat in all of their pictures. I mean, I think this is phenomenal.
That is awesome. I love it.
I love it. I mean, the dude flipped the bird to the camera, but it is what it is.
With the goat.
We can't have all the victories. Yeah. That, I mean, just like, would you have taken a goat to your prom? If say you were a senior in high school in today's age, would you have taken a goat to your senior prom to show that you were the goat?
Why not?
I mean, I think it's a smart move. I would have probably still had it.
You do the same?
Yeah, I mean, I would have still like had a date to my prom. I don't think I would have the goat be my date like some of these people have done. I think the idea of having like a date and the goat there, you saw some of those pictures where they're like sitting on top of Lamborghinis, which by the way, where are they getting these sports cars? Like, I'm assuming they're rentals or these kids are just incredibly frugal with their finances and have decided to like go all out and have
parents. You know that.
There we go. There it is. That's the answer to that question right there.
Go to Ferrari and let's roll to prom.
There you go. I woke up in a new Bugatti with the goat. There we go. Good times. Question number 3. What fast food condiment is now available in its own dipping cup? Is it Chick-fil-A sauce, Big Mac sauce, or Taco Bell's hot sauce?
I'll tell you, I've heard about this the last couple of days, just like crazy. It's Big Mac sauce.
It is indeed Big Mac sauce. You've got your second one correct. 2 out of 5 so far. It is indeed the Big Mac dipping sauce cup. Now, from what I understand, you have to get it from the app. Like, you have to download the McDonald's app and order either a Big Mac or some sort of like chicken nugget meal in order to get the Big Mac sauce as an option. But man, I don't know how I feel about this because like Big Mac sauce is the, it's the secret sauce. It's the stuff that like is the signature sauce that you put on a Big Mac. There's, like I just feel like it's weird to like separate it from the product now to where I feel like it was the last sacred condiment of fast food items. I don't know why I'm so like passionate about this, but it's right. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I think there's something to be said for what you're saying because you're going to take, like you said, this is what makes that sandwich, and you're going to take that and now you're going to sell it, where you can just dip whatever you want in it. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they could have done something else, like taking Big Mac, maybe tweak the recipe a little bit, make it a little, something different. I don't know, but yeah, like you, it's nothing sacred anymore. I mean, Big Mac sauce,
And so it says, yeah, it's another way for McDonald's to promote its core items. They're trying to make it simply better. They rebranded their Big Mac sauce. Last year, they brought that back. Their how do you pronounce suggest? SZEACHUAN Szechuan sauce?
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, I mean,
I've never heard of that.
Again, like, and the fact that, look, like, you can see the entire ingredients on it now. Wasn't it? They used to be like a mystery recipe of the.
There's only like four people in the entire country knew what all was in it.
And now we've just given up.
Now we're just giving it away.
Where have we gone?
You gotta have the app. You gotta have the app to get it.
Yeah, but where have we gone as a nation that we have decided that Big Mac sauce is now completely saturated? And we're gonna have to buy it.
Why don't we bring back the McRib again?
I guarantee if you go to the McDonald's down the road from your house that the McRib is somewhere in the fridge in the back. Like they definitely like they exist in some way, shape, or form. The McRib is somewhere in there. It's kind of like how like Krispy Kreme for April Fool's Day was selling pumpkin spice lattes for the entire day. And I was like, okay, well, that's not even like a gimmick. That's literally just that they had the pumpkin spice latte syrup in like the back closet, and they needed to get rid of it, and so now they're doing it as it's a joke. It's an April Fool's joke. Strange,
crazy,
strange times had by Al. Question number 4. Are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
This one's a doozy. What school function became a controversy this week? Was it field day, licking whipped cream, or prom?
Licking whipped cream.
Was it licking whipped cream? It indeed was try to say that 5 times fast. Licking whipped cream. Licking whipped cream. There we go. Ryan is falling apart. So this is a school in Washington State that is played a game where they smear whipped cream on a glass window. I mean, I struggled to talk about this the other day on the air. They smear whipped cream on the window, and you race to see who can get all of the whipped cream licked off of the glass window the fastest. Now, first of all, like, not even to have the conversation about the fact that it straight up looks like we are encouraging students to like full on make out with one another through a glass window. We won't go there yet. The first thing I will say is we're not that far removed from a global pandemic, and we have made the decision to play a game in which we're racing licking glass over and over again. I mean, obviously I assume they probably wiped each window down each time, but still, like, I don't care if they've let the glass sit for 2 days so that the germs are gone. This just looks awful for like anyone to do. Now, I will say that like I'm not the kind of person that thinks that it's like, we should ruin fun and like not have fun activities during like field days or gym class and things like that. Like I'm not in that camp. However, I don't know if this is the move. Like if this is what we should be doing, which is just licking glass. I think there's a video of it. It's not the greatest quality because somebody just kind of took it on what looks like their Nokia flip phone.
Right.
But like, look, so they spread it onto the glass and then they play this game where they have to like lick it off of the glass. I mean, your thoughts, Shrive. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, like when did this become a thing for field day? Or like when I was in school, we did like like run with a baton, you climb a rope, like you do, like we weren't licking glass with someone on the other side of the, the other side of the glass with cream. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very strange situation there. Like if I went home and I told my parents, now this was a middle school, if I went home and told my parents, what did you do today? Oh, well, we played a game where we licked whipped cream off of glass windows and competed against our peers and what looks like also our teachers. I mean, I'm assuming that's
what I was going to say. So when I heard about this story, it said it was teachers on one side and students on the other, and I'm like, that is just, how is that even a thing?
I mean, that's even worse, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because what is that encouraging? Like, and who said that that's okay? Like, oh my gosh, it's just, I think it speaks about where we are as a country.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee that there's probably like some sort of like statement there from the school of like, hey, we didn't know this was going on. The gym teacher has been fired or something like that. But we never want to find the conclusion to these stories.
No, not at all.
And so they've never revealed what has happened in the end, but it is what it is. But anyway, on a lighter, non-licking marshmallow cream off of plexiglass story, moving from licking Pepsi glass, licking plexiglass as I spit all over the lens here, licking plexiglass onto television shows. What book series is getting its own TV show as of this week? There's some trick question points in here. Is it Captain Underpants, Harry Potter, or Twilight? What book series is getting its own TV show as of this week?
Let's go with Captain Underpants.
We're going with none other than Captain Underpants. Is it Captain Underbritches? It is not. It's Twilight. The Twilight Saga is getting its own TV series based off of the films, based off of the books. So we are getting...
Oh my goodness. Well, that's why I thought, why would they do this?
Right. So this is... and Captain Underpants actually is the only one that isn't getting a TV series, by the way. Harry Potter is also getting its own TV series treatment. It's going to be, again, a TV series based off of the films, based off of the books. Because we've run out of ideas, I think.
I was going to say, that's what it comes down to. We have nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, it says that it's in its infancy. It does not yet have a network or platform. I would imagine it'll be like HBO Max or Max, whatever they're calling it now. It says that Stephanie Meyer, the author, is involved in the adaptation. Lionsgate is going to be putting it together. Summit Entertainment, they gave the rights after Paramount Pictures passed on it. So it looks like it's gonna be like a pretty significantly put together thing. And I mean, it made $3.4 billion in its run as a movie series. So it's gonna have some push, I would imagine. But again, this is one of those things where, is Twilight going to survive another generation of people though? Like, you know, Harry Potter.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is that even a thing anymore? Twilight. Right. Like, I haven't heard anything about it since whenever the last movie came out, right?
I mean, Harry Potter has become timeless in itself. Twilight, I know that, like, I want to say I have a teenage niece that is reading the book series right now. But beyond that, like, it's not as like big as when the movies were first out. Twilight, I think, is on Netflix or one of the streaming platforms. So, I mean, it's not as relevant, but I guess a TV series will help it become relevant again. But I just hope it's not one of these situations where it just like, you know, they like make it like more gory or intense or something like that. I'm like, just make it a TV series. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or don't. Like, what's next? Like, are we going to do another series of unfortunate events? Are we going to see, I would love to see a Magic Treehouse book series, TV series. What book series would you want to see as a TV series?
Well, you said Magic Treehouse. Is that the same as Magic School Bus, or is that something else?
It's different. Magic Treehouse was the series with like the two kids that were up in a treehouse and they would go on adventures to like different ages of history. But Magic School Bus would be an interesting show to reboot. Like, have they ever done a live action Magic School Bus?
I don't think so. I know they did an animated thing, but I don't know that they ever did anything live action with that.
I'm now Googling live action Magic School Bus. Apparently, in 2020, in June 25th of 2020, it said Elizabeth Banks will play Miss Frizzle in the live action hybrid adaptation of the Magic School Bus. Scholastic Entertainment will develop the film along with the Mary Poppins Returns production company and Universal Pictures. Wow. Miss Frizzle and her class set on field trips that magically transforms into a plane, spaceship, depending on the science concept being explored into class, based on the animated TV series. I mean, that was 2020. That's the last that anyone ever heard of it. So I'm assuming it got scrapped. Because if it...
Because that would have been right in the... wherever, however timeline we were with COVID,
right?
Whenever in 2020. So
yeah, there's like no update. I mean, the last Scholastic movie live action adaptation was Clifford the Big Red Dog, and it kind of tanked, which was a bummer. They also made Clifford look kind of creepy. Like, do you remember the live action Clifford?
I think so. What year was that? Was that like
it was
early 2000s?
No, so it was 2021. It was like
I missed that one.
It was like 2 years ago. Here it is. It's this movie right here. Like, they made Clifford ginormous, which makes sense, but I feel like they made Clifford a cuter, ginormous dog in the like cartoon and in the books, obviously. They made the dog look real. Like, I feel like this would give me nightmares as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about like the fact that they just kind of barely put any effort. They colored a dog red and made it CGI.
And you got Clifford.
And could you imagine being the actor that had to interact with like the void? Like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And you have to imagine that you're talking to a giant dog.
Yeah.
Like, this just seems chaotic. But I'm with you. I would love to see a live action Magic School Bus reboot.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Especially Elizabeth Banks was going to be Miss Frizzle, and like she would be perfect for that role. But I think, yeah, that would be phenomenal. I think Captain Underpants would be super dope. Where the Wild Things Are was already made into a movie. Polar Express was made into a movie. The Hungry
another one, I don't know how they do it, would be Berenstain Bears, but I don't know how they could do that.
Berenstain Bears. See, this is why I'm like, maybe Berenstain Bears live action.
And maybe there is such a thing, and I just missed it.
There was not. There was a Berenstain Bears live action like show that went on tour. Like they were like a touring stage production, but there was not a Berenstain Bears live action movie. But who knows? Maybe that's the idea we'll bring to the table of Universal, and we'll see if we can get some extra money and start a side project where we're producing a live adaptation of the Berenstain Bears film.
And the Magic School Bus. How about they meet each other? Berenstain
there we
Bears
go.
Meet the Magic School Bus.
It's the Magic School Bus trip through the stomach of a kid that accidentally ate a Berenstain Bears book, and then they get into the universe of the Berenstain Bears via the child's stomach. So they still learn about anatomy, but then when they get into the book that they found inside of the kid that ate the book, I don't know why. We'll figure out why the kid ate the book. I don't know why the kid ate the book, but the kid ate the book, and we'll find out there eventually. But we find out the whole universe of the Berenstain Bears via the book that's inside of the kid's stomach that Miss Frizzle and the kids went through. I mean, I think this could be a whole like 4-movie like quadrilogy. I think this would be great.
Yeah. So like Hollywood, hello, like we've got ideas right here. Instead of doing all these remakes over and over, you want something different, here you go.
If you want a really good live action reboot, we're your guys. We got you covered. We'll even play the Bears.
DM him. He's at Ryan Smetzer.
Hit us up at Live 96.7 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Craigslist, Bebo, AIM, Farmers Only.
LinkedIn.
I don't know. LinkedIn. Yes. There we go. AIM, BBM.
Yahoo Messenger.
BlackBerry Messenger. Yeah, we've got it all on there.
Yeah.
Well, Shrive, you got, let's see. You got POTUS right. You got prom wrong. You got fast food right. You got I can't say it. Licking whipped cream
no
right.
Wonder, because you never thought you'd say it. Licking whipped cream off of glass at school with teachers on one side and students on the other.
A whole time. You got 3 out of 5 again. One of these days, you're going to get...
That's my record. I just can't beat it.
Yeah, one of these days, you're going to get 4 out of 5. We're believing for it. Maybe next Friday.
Yeah.
We'll get right back to it.
For it.
We'll get you to that 4 out of 5. Maybe even 5 out of 5. A unanimous
that would be
sweep.
it. Yeah.
of the Before the Show trending topic trivia. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. I apologize if my niece chimed in any. She's pretty quiet though.
It was
like
great though. We got like a stoic headshot of your face for a solid like 30 seconds. That was we stood here and admired you for a little while.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah.
I
thank you for allowing this to happen with we made it happen.
Yes, we did. We did indeed. And we'll be back at it again next Friday with some more trending topic trivia. Amazing. Well, enjoy your time with your niece there, Shrive. Thank you so much for jumping on, and have a fabulous weekend.
You too, Ryan. Yep. God bless.
God bless. Awesome. Well, hey, guys, you can catch more episodes of the Before the Show anytime at Live 96.7 over there on YouTube. And, of course, we'll be back in with another live episode coming up on Monday, on Wednesday, and then the Trending Topic Trivia Show coming up next Friday right here, 1:30, streaming live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter, all at Live 96.7. Have a great weekend. God bless. We'll catch you again coming up on Monday, and we'll catch you on the air right now over at Live 96.7 and streaming live at live967.com. Have a great weekend. Peace.
Want an extra dose of what's trending in the Hub City and all over the nation?
Give it to me.
Check out Ryan's Before the Show weekdays at 1:30, live on our social streams.